Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy GD Billions. Today we at the range. We're going to do a quick gun breakdown of one of my truck guns. And leave a like, comment, subscribe down below if you like it. If you hate it, if you don't give a shit, it's up to you.
Watch your profanity.
Alright guys, so I'm going to go over my AR pistol chambered in 5.56-223. This is my truck gun, or my shorty build. This is a Frankenstein build. Everything you see here, barrel, upper, everything, the receiver, everything was pieced together piece by some parts that I had laying around in the office, or just pieces that I ordered offline and kind of pieced everything together. So I built this from the ground up with my bare hands, and I like how it came out. There's some things that I definitely do want to change or improve on, but for the most part, this is one of my pistols that I bring with me on the daily basis, my general purpose. If I'm hiking, throw this in the bag or have it in the truck somewhere. Before we start manipulating this weapon, treat every weapon as if it is loaded. Keep your finger off the trigger until you're ready to shoot. Never point the muzzle at anything you're not willing to destroy. So this is a 10.5-inch barrel. This is a Spikes Tactical lower that I purchased. To the grip, we have a Magpul MOE Plus, one with the little pocket, a little flap fell on the floor. I like this grip. So, like, you know, it has like that tacky kind of feel. You know, to put some you know, hockey tape or like some goon tape on it. It already has that that tackiness, so I like that. This is the SB5 Tactical pistol brace, coming into the folder adapter. This is the Law Tactical folder. I like this is able to, you know, I like this other than the other brand. I like this better. I like this better than the other brands that are out there. It is a little bit more expensive, but as far as like the spacing between the bolt, this one has a lot more, a lot less spacing, if I should say that. Just to be able to put it in a bag, to be able to be more concealed. I know the Sylvan Arms is another good one, but this one was like a slimmer profile, so I like that one. Moving up to the charging handle, this is the Radiant Raptor SD. So this is the charging handle, supposed to be better for, you know, dispersing gases, not a lot of gas blowback to your face when running a suppressor. It doesn't really do that much, to be honest. It kind of still sucks. I get a lot of gas back to the face with this specific charging handle, so we'll probably be looking at some other options here in the future, but for now this one works. It is ambi charging handle, so it is ambidextrous, so that's cool. But as far as like dispersing any gases, doesn't really work that much. I still get a lot of gas back, to be honest. Moving over to the other side, this is a Harrison Gunworks Super Safety, and it on all the way, the positions all the way over to my right, your left. It is in single fire, so right now it is in single fire. If I close the bolt, you don't get that much take up. It's like barely a wall. If you see like how much creep that is, not much. You hit the wall and then the brake. Reset, it's a little bit, but not too long. So I like it. It feels nice and short for me. Like I said, not a lot of take up. Harrison Gunworks, he has a really awesome product with nice trigger kits, and this one with the flat face especially, it works for me. It's not really too heavy, so I would say like probably like less than a pound, and it works for me, so you do what works for you. All right, going back to the top, these are some Magpul flip up irons, and I always keep a set of backup iron sights for all my ARs, just because some of these red dots, the batteries will die. It's not a matter of if, but a matter of when, and God forbid you're into a, you know, you're in a gunfight and you can't even see where you're aiming, can't see where you're shooting. You want a set of backup irons to kind of co-witness, to you know, be able to not kill someone's dog 3 porches away, and actually hit what you're aiming at. So flip up irons, and I am running a Holosun HS403B up here. Say red dot. Honestly, this battery is dead right now, so thank God I have these backup irons. I'm gonna change it. It's one over there, but battery life on this thing, for at least for me, it says about 50,000 hours. I didn't get that out of this one, so I don't know if this is just like, you know, a one-off stance, but yeah, I probably will be changing this one out soon. It was just something that I just wanted to get, you know, put on the gun just to, you know, kind of get it running, get training with it. So I'll probably be changing this one out soon. I don't know if I should actually put another red dot or a red dot magnifier combo. I don't know. Comment down below if you know, let me know what you think would be better. But I'm kind of leaning towards, you know, the EOTech magnifier combo. You know, that's what everyone else has, so it's like, what the hell?
Watch your profanity.
You know, but that's what I'm running up here. I have a Streamlight. Let me start that one over. Moving up here, I have the pressure pad for a Streamlight rifle light. This one's okay. I kind of have to, you know, wiggle this back piece around. The cable management, I have these cable management clips from Magpul. They do a pretty good job, but I don't know, sometimes it gets like bunched up and I have to like move this around and make sure, like, you know, it's not getting like too wound up. So I'll probably change this one out as well. I don't have the sling on it right now, but this is one of the sling points that I am running here and in the rear. My sling is somewhere in the bag. And at the very tip, we have, well, let's go from the under. This is another Magpul. It's like damn near Magpul everything on this gun. This is a Magpul hand stop. I just have it situated where I can kind of, I guess you're supposed to put this one up in the front. I don't like that because everything will just be flat. So I run this piece right here in the middle so that I can like grip on it with my middle finger and then come back here and kind of, you know, pull the gun more into me that way. Up at the very top, we have a YHM Turbo T3 suppressor, and I'm gonna crank that. It comes with its own mounting system, so its own muzzle brake, you know, and it's ported, stuff like that, to disperse those gases. It's pretty good, but again, just being that it's such a short barrel, you still get a lot of gas back to the face. Kind of makes you tear up if you are kind of, you know, running and gunning. This is I'm not sure where I got this handrail from. I think it was one that I had like laying around from one of my old guns, so I kind of just threw it on here when I purchased that 10.5 inch barrel. Other than that, this is what I am running right now, so that's everything that's on this setup. Like I said, probably one of the things I'm going to switch out very, very, very soon is this red dot, and most likely this light. I definitely don't have any night vision or night vision capabilities. I probably won't do that to this gun, but this is what I will be running for my truck gun. So this folds up pretty short. When you throw this in a bag without the suppressor, just unscrew it. But this folds up to a pretty small package, but with a lot of capabilities. So I keep this one with me for the most part. It's like my general purpose truck gun, or if I'm, you know, kind of just grabbing a bag, just going out somewhere hiking or whatever I'm doing. This one is probably with me. If not this one, then it is one of my other AR platforms, like one of my PCCs, which you guys will see in the future. All right, y'all, so we had to relocate. They were getting ready to set up for a match down there at the outdoor range. So unfortunately, we're going to shoot today at an indoor range. I'm not a huge fan of them, but it gets the job done. Wherever you can train, just, you know, don't make any excuses. But however you can train, whatever you can do, just get out there and do it. So today we had Tons of Guns up here at Blackiston, and we're going to send some shots down range. All right, finally putting in this battery. Like I said, let me know what optic setup y'all want to see, because or what optic setup you got, because I definitely want to get this changed. So we had to relocate. They were getting ready for a match over there. We had Tons of Guns now at the indoor range, and I'm gonna let you see what that super safety looks like. All right, so all the way over to my left, your right. You're gonna go on safe. Now, super. Wait, now it's super safe. Make sure you get your stance, Push that forward up a little bit. There you go. And kind of like get it in that sweet spot. Hold it though. Hold it. There you go. There you go. Keep holding it. Hold it. Hold it down. Shout out to Harrison Gunworks. We're gonna actually try to get a nice group out of this. See how how we can get the group. We got to target out to about 7 or so yards, and yeah, see how it's most of all of these were probably down and to the left in this region. We had a lot of shots that was like down to the left. We're gonna shoot again, aim center mass. Let's see if we can get some better hits. Target is again at around like 5 to 6 yards or so. Your typical engagement length. Yeah, see if we can get a smaller group. So, where's my pen? That time around, looking more. This pen to right. Damn it! So yeah, the pen all more center. I would call this around like Alpha Charlie-ish, whatever. And this is more Alpha Charlie Delta. But all good hits. Like I said, shout out to Harrison Gunworks for the super set. I don't have a promo code for you guys. What? I can't hear you. I can't hear you. This is not a fully automatic trigger. This is a super safety, or what's called a forced reset trigger. So as I'm pulling the trigger, it's pushing my hand back and forth. So the trigger is resetting itself, which induces a faster rate of fire. Yeah, so press it down. All right, so you got one miss. You got one miss over here, but overall, you had everything. So, I mean, for a cameraman that never shot one, never shot an AR, never held one, that's it. All right, y'all, so we just finished up. Let me know what you like, what you didn't like, what you would change, what you would prefer to see on a setup like that. Me and my cameraman, we going through this journey together. He's never really been shooting a lot, so we're definitely going to tighten him up and get him some more range time. With that being said, like I said, let me know what you guys want to see on the channel. Let me know what you want to see next. We already had some comments from the last one, so we'll be rolling out some new content for you guys every single week. Other than that, you guys stay blessed. As always, you're